Let's let her rip this morning.
Apparently, I've never been on live television before.
I drove over to the Sonic Drive-In.
Here in my garage.
Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only
Ludacris featuring Sum 41.
At Andy Richter. I don't know if I have.
You have no idea what he looks
if
like.
If Conan's in the room, nobody's looking at Andy Richter. That's all I'm saying. Because that guy is so tall.
And very vivacious.
What does that mean?
Animated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah. He's like, whereas Andy Richter's just like a guy.
He's like this.
He's like a funny guy, but he's like, he is just a guy.
He's like, good one, Conan.
Whereas Conan's like, oh my God, Conan is so tall.
Oh, man.
Conan's like as tall as like 7 people.
At least.
And he does that thing where he like, whoop, boop, 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 and then he cuts the string.
Oh, man. It's like, he's
crazy.
He's cutting his chains off. He's unleashing himself to
Conan
comedy.
Unleashed.
Yeah. That's when he plays with his nipples.
When the wheels come off.
Watch out,
the
world.
Conan gets going. Oh, man. Look, folks. It's the Board Castle. The show that's always been called that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we celebrate holidays, but sometimes we don't. It is Perfect Family Day.
Welcome.
If we ever need something to talk about, we have it in our back pocket. We can talk about the Perfect Family.
Yeah. So bring your family along. Yeah, bring it.
It's a
get them around.
show.
Get them around their laptop.
It's a good show for family.
Yeah, or your phone.
Oh man, or your phone.
Well, if people are watching Twitch on their phone.
Your phone, around your laptop, around your desktop computer.
Desktop.
Does anybody still have desktop computers?
I think they went out of fashion.
What are they even for?
Paperweight?
Yeah.
And for cats to sit on.
You gotta turn it on for a cat to sit on.
It's true. They love that warm.
Cats want to sit on that warm thing.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one thing I know about cats want to sit on that warm thing.
Yeah, give them that warm thing. Like pizza that just got delivered.
For once in your life, give your cat that warm thing.
Yeah, come on. Give your cat that warm thing.
Oh, gross. Horrifying. I didn't like that at all.
You said it.
It was me that said it.
Yeah, you said.
All right. How are you doing, Kyle?
I'm good. I'm good.
This is, by the way, Kyle,
hello.
Adam, or George. Fuck. Oh my God. All right.
There's too many Kyles.
I quit.
In the scene.
I quit.
It's too many first name Kyles. I get it.
This is the first time I've done that. And I want to tell you 100%, literally every time I say your name, my brain says Adams first.
A goes before G.
Is before G.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's literally it. It's
man.
My brain goes like Rolodex. Kyle's I know.
Oh man, you ever have to introduce Kyle Kinane and you say Kyle George instead?
Kyle Adams.
G
George.
becomes before
Kinane.
K.
It's Kinane. Yeah. G does become before K.
Yeah, that's when then I know I win. I beat that sucker.
How are you?
I'm fine. I think this is the first time when I'm like sleeveless on the pod on the stream. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got
out,
the
baby.
tats out.
Yeah.
Got the veins out. You are a vascular boy.
I'm about. Hey, it's a buff boy summer. We're two little buff boys over here.
It is a muscle summer.
It's a muscle beach summer.
Got them fucking arms out, baby.
Swole
Got
summer.
Them fucking legs out,
yeah.
baby. Look at these fucking strengths.
Oh man, you're like deadlifting.
I got hammies for days.
You're deadlifting like several plates at once, right?
Oh man, I mostly do power cleans these days.
Power cleans.
Yeah,
Man.
it's more functional.
That is true. Functional fitness, CrossFit.
It's a functional exercise.
That's CrossFit for you.
Yeah, gotta do. I am in a second story apartment, so I do power cleans, slow eccentric.
That's right. Gotta watch out for the downstairs
This
neighbors.
is for nobody.
No,
This
for the
is
muscleheads.
nobody.
It's musclehead
I
season.
DP Snacks. I don't do that many squats because I don't have a rack.
You need a squat rack. Yeah.
When I do squats, it's a whole lot of air squats, and me being 230 pounds, air squats are plenty. I tell you what, they are plenty. If I do like 50 air squats in a row, I feel bad for like 3 days.
Oh no, yeah, you can't pick anything up.
Oh
you
man.
know what I do is when I go to the gym, I go to the squat rack.
Okay.
And I do bicep curls.
Classic.
Yeah. I'm all arms,
man.
baby.
I love gym bits.
Yeah.
I love.
That's the one thing I learned about comedy. People love gym talk.
It's really okay. Here's what's interesting,
Mhm.
because my introduction to going to the gym was through a comedy YouTube channel.
Whoa, which one?
Bro Science Life.
Hell
Obviously.
yeah, bro
Obviously,
science.
it's the only one.
Gym talk, yeah.
Oh man,
we got it up.
And truly, I never would have started working out if it weren't for that.
It's like, that guy's cool.
It's
I want to
fun.
be like that
You
guy.
can be funny if you go to
Yeah.
the gym, so I guess.
And we could
I
like
guess
pretend
I
to be
will.
broies. Yeah.
We could just joke around and be like,
I bet he's like us. He's like a little softy, you know, because he's funny, but
just a little soft guy.
yeah, he's funny, but he's buff, but like inside very softy.
Also, now that I've gone to, we'll stop talking about the gym soon.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Now that I have gone to the gym a significant amount, when I look at that guy's body, I'm like, I'm way bigger than that dude.
You are.
I'm
honestly.
like fucking huge compared to that dude.
Yeah, he's a little tiny baby.
That guy's a little guy.
Yeah, you cradle him
I'm
up.
just so fucking big now. I'm just like a big fucking big guy.
You could squat him.
I could squat him like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Give him a little kiss.
All right, we should stop. Probably it's a good idea if we stop.
What's
now.
everyone's bench PR?
Yeah,
Please
hey,
in the
pop off
comments.
in the chat.
Yeah, what's your bench
what's
PR?
Your bench PR.
I want to
What's the most
know.
you ever pressed from the bench?
Yeah.
I maxed out at 245 one time, and I was pretty damn proud of that.
Holy crap, that's
It's been 4 years since that happened, and I have not benched once in the interim.
so you're probably even better now.
Oh yeah, probably like 3. I could probably easy bench 3 plates, honestly.
Oh yeah.
From being honest,
Easy 3 plates. Oh, someone.
Is that an approximate or a negative? I can't read. Oh, it's approximate. Look,
okay.
Look, Bates beat me out.
250 is good.
Bates beat me out on
Yeah.
the bench press 4 years ago, though. 4 years ago.
It's probably better now.
Could probably easily bench like 415, 570,
Yeah.
690, something like that.
I could probably be in the CrossFit Games right now.
Look, if I really put my mind to it, I could probably go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I could probably shot a put or two.
Yeah, that's what they call it, shot a put.
I think I've got a shot put body.
I think you got a shot of getting the put.
I got
put far.
Oh man, Jesus Christ. I am nowhere near being able to compete in American Ninja Warrior. You could probably though. You're a climber.
Yeah, I rock climb. That's why
man,
I got these arms.
I watch American Ninja Warrior, and literally they get so excited when it's a climber. They're like, "Oh my god, this guy's gonna kick ass!" So
and they got
hard.
the smallest
This
legs.
fucking climber.
They're not good at jumping, but wait till they touch something that's small.
Ooh, they're gonna hold on.
They're
so
sticking
good.
on that hold.
They're gonna hold on for so long.
Yeah.
They're gonna get got on the agility.
Yeah.
obstacle,
They
though.
won't get up that
Those
first
rolling
vert wall.
logs are no good. Okay, we'll stop now.
Yeah.
We are now losing
We are-
viewers, so we should stop.
Okay.
Let's just get into the show.
Let's get into it.
I think if we keep talking, it's just
It will
gonna
be just be
this.
more of this. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
gonna be this for the whole time. So let's get into our first guest. He's a friend of the show. He's been on before.
Mm-hmm.
I remember very little about his last appearance on the show, so he'll have to refresh us on what he's up to, what he does.
What's his freaking deal?
What he gets into.
Yeah.
Everybody, please welcome used car salesman Len Kravitz.
Whoa.
Hey, how's it going, Kyle? How's it
Hello.
going,
Glenn,
Clancy?
hello.
Oh,
How are
man,
you?
Can't believe I'm sitting next to Kyle Adams. Oh my God, I
God,
love your stoner comedy.
I feel so
man, I-
genuinely bad.
I love your slacker lifestyle and your stoner comedy.
I just want to be clear. I'm so bad with names. I'm so bad with names.
How bad are you?
Oh man, I'm so
Oh.
bad with names.
Do you
I called my mom Gary one time,
There we go.
and that's my stepdad's name.
That's a classic Clancy zinger right there.
I am so bad with names.
How bad are you, Clancy?
Oh man, one time I have a friend who's named Susie, and I called her Sally. I don't know a Sally.
That's
I've
not her
never
name.
met someone named Sally in my life. I said that to her face.
Clancy, I bet you
So
were red
bad
in the
with
face
names.
after that
I'm
one.
so bad with names. I'm so bad with names.
Now, Clancy, I gotta ask, how bad are you?
What's your name again?
I believe it's Len Kravitz.
Len Kravitz. Len Kravitz.
Len Kravitz. Pleased
Len-
to be here.
Len, you're a used car salesman.
Yeah,
Is that
down,
correct?
that's right. Down at Powell Nissan and Truck.
Oh,
Powell,
hell yeah.
Nissan, and Truck.
Powell and 72nd, right here in Portland,
Now,
Oregon.
If I remember correctly, you sell Nissans and also any truck.
And any truck. That's true. Any truck,
I-
it's all the same to me.
I think the main thing that I was pretty focused on in the previous interview is, do you sell a Gravedigger? And you said, yes, you
yes,
do
we
sell
do.
a Grave.
Yes,
you got
we
a
do.
Gravedigger.
I've got two models, one that's on the lot for sale,
Sure,
and one that's my personal A to B for the commute.
sure. I do remember this
You do
very
remember
well
that.
now.
You were quite fixated, as
Yeah,
I recall.
got-
I just like the idea of going to a regular car dealership and there just being a
Well,
giant
it's a nice
fucking
little
monster
gimmick,
truck.
you know. It brings it
yeah.
on the lot.
People see that on the lot, and they got questions. They come in. It's a conversation starter.
Has anyone ever bought one?
Now, no one's bought a Gravedigger. I've got a couple people interested, but they usually walk out of there with the Nissan. But they walk
Yeah.
out of there with something, and that's what
Yeah.
matters, right?
Hell
Kyle?
yeah, hell yeah.
What does a Gravedigger go for?
Gravedigger right now, it goes for a certain price. And honestly, the price I could get you would blow your mind.
Would blow my
It
mind.
would blow your mind.
Do I have to be like in the room for you to give me that price?
No, I can give you the price. You just got to be there for me to give it to you.
Okay.
How much gas does it go through? I can imagine.
It goes through about. I mean, have you ever seen one of those Blue Angel flights?
Mm.
Kind of the trick flyers up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It goes through about 2 Blue Angel flights worth of gas in about a day or two.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's
Jesus
it's what we
Christ.
call in the car community a statement piece.
I was a little bit distracted for a second, but I tuned right in,
Yeah.
right at the right moment to realize that's too much gas.
It's quite a bit of gas.
It's
Clancy.
quite a bit.
It's quite
It's
a
too
bit
much
of gas.
Tiger Bates wants to know: do you have other monster trucks? Do you got a Bigfoot in
We
there?
do not have a big
A
feet.
Truckosaurus?
We do. We don't have a Truckosaurus. We had the off-brand. We had Truckula.
Oh,
Uh,
I
it just like sucks the gas out.
I got it off
doesn't eat it?
Wish.com, and
Mm.
I wanted a Truckosaurus, and I
Yeah.
got Truckula.
Yeah.
It's supposed to suck the gas. I can't figure out how to get the damn thing turned on. It's got one of those European plugs. It's electric.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
very good.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Nissan and truck. Got one of those European outlets. I can't figure it out. Honestly, it's a waste of space. If you want, I'll give you. I will let you walk out of that for next to nothing.
Oh
You
man,
want
give me
one?
that.
Oh,
Give me that Truckula.
If you want a Truckula,
I
can
want a
set you up.
Truckula so bad now.
Absolutely.
You gotta know how to start it.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll
Or-
figure
or
it out.
You don't.
I'll push it
Oh,
off.
yeah.
I'll push it off the lot because I'm so fucking.
You're so
huge.
freaking strong.
I'd lend you the Gravedigger if you needed to
Fucking
tow.
huge.
I'd lend you the Gravedigger if you need to tow that thing.
Oh man. All right. Tell me about like your day to
My
day.
day to day.
Give me your day to day.
Day to day to update people who didn't see that episode.
Assumedly,
Yeah.
Episode 14 months ago.
I don't remember it at all. But assumedly, you work 9 to 5,
Work 9
5
to
days
5,
a week,
5
Mhm.
days a week,
selling car.
selling cars. And I believe we also covered that I'm a devout Baptist.
Devout Baptist, absolutely. How couldn't you be?
I have a 74-year-old wife. I am an active member of my
Did
HTAGA.
we cover how old you are?
I'm 32 years old.
32. Okay.
Yes. I'm an active member
Just
of the
due diligence.
due diligence. Got to cover all.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't want to retread
I-
any ground.
I gotta
that
do-
all of the people watching are all familiar.
all the
They
all
all
the
remember.
reporters' questions. The
They
who,
all-
which is the you.
Me,
The
Len
what?
Kravitz. How you doing?
Which
Powell,
is
Nissan, and Truck.
Powell, Nissan, and Truck. The where? Which is
Powell,
Powell
72nd.
and 72nd.
Right
Nissan
here in
and
beautiful
Truck.
Portland, Oregon.
Right.
Beautiful Portland, Oregon, home of the Trailblazers, #1 NBA team in the world.
That's true.
Did they win?
No,
They won.
No. Did
they won some
They won
games.
number
Wasn't there
one
like a
NBA team in the
championship
in the world.
Wasn't
Yeah,
there a championship
It was
last
voted
night?
on.
it was voted. Yeah, it was a Portland fan vote.
What's
It was
the
the line that
when? Hey, when?
When?
Yeah, when?
Today, tomorrow, yesterday, all the time, Clancy.
Mhm.
Absolutely, love to hear it.
And as you probably remember, I am an active member of the HDAGA, which is the Humanoid Defense Against Goblinoid Attack, as I'm sure you're familiar with.
Oh
Kyle.
yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
of course.
now okay, now I do remember.
I am a proud goblin hunter.
You know what? I had
here in
forgotten about that.
You know, mostly we talked about the trucks, but I am a goblin hunter.
Okay.
That was covered previously.
Are you sure we mostly talked about the trucks? I feel
You know,
like
it was quite a long time
I
ago.
feel like there's a good chance that the moment you brought that up, I would have jumped on it
You
and
might have been
made
a
you
little
talk about
fixated.
it for maybe
You might
the
have been
rest
a
of
little
the
fixated.
interview.
Just a little bit. Which, I protect our streets from goblins,
Mhm.
as we all know. Goblins are a scourge on our retirement communities and country clubs. And
Now you say goblins. What do you include in goblin? Is goblins like a term that you use as like a blanket?
now, this is a great
We're
question.
talking ghoulies. We're
And it-
talking wraiths.
And honestly, Clancy, that brings me to why I'm here today.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
well.
I've got a little bit of a public service announcement and a little bit of bad news for you boys.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, we got banshees, Kyle.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
We got banshees. We got a banshee problem here. in
Banshee
Portland.
City out here.
It's a new development in the HDAGA, and I just want to make sure everyone's aware of it and prepared for this encroaching new banshee.
First explain what a banshee is
Sylvanas?
for the uninitiated.
You know, like
'Cause I-
Sylvanas from World of Warcraft.
I'm thinking
I'm
I-
sure that's true.
Yep.
I'm thinking like screaming dude, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
sort,
they
sort
scream.
of a howling wraith from
Okay.
Irish mythology.
Sure. All right.
Yeah.
And what do they do? Like, are they just annoying or?
Well, they can be very predatory if you get
Mhm.
into their.
Okay, so it's
into
not
their-
just like a cicada situation where
No,
it's like,
it's quite dangerous.
too loud.
It's quite dangerous. Yeah, people have died from.
What are
from
they?
attacks with
They
banshees.
gonna do they just like blow out your ear holes or like?
Well, they tend to they bring you into their layers in the moors and in the
Sure.
swamps, and then they do suck the life force out of them.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, yes, and they
Oh.
have sort of a parasitic
Sure.
relationship with human families.
Oh,
Yeah,
Perfect
I've
families?
heard a banshee scream,
Perfect
and
human families.
Yeah.
It's frightening, and I didn't.
It-
And honestly, this came out of left field for me. I had no idea this was. I was so focused on the goblins, and it was only
Yeah.
a week ago that I found out about this.
there is a major goblin problem in Portland.
Absolutely,
Oh man, they're everywhere, and it is
they're
gross.
everywhere. They are in
Mhm.
our retirement communities. They are in our country clubs. They are at our old country buffets.
They are in our Congress.
They are in our Congress.
They are in our.
They are in our
Senate.
old folks' homes. They are in our hospice care facilities.
They are the mayor of our town.
They're the mayor of our town. I don't believe I was Southern last time.
Look, you know what?
hey, you must have
It's
been.
been a hard year.
Yeah, you must
It's
have been.
a difficult year for all of us.
You were down south. I get it. South.
Very difficult. If anyone in the chat remembers what my accent sounded like,
I honestly could not for the life of me tell you what you sounded like.
well, I was shocked that you asked me to come on this show.
I don't know. I don't think it's shocking. I think I had a really good time
I think we
Yeah.
talking
connected.
to you last
And
time.
this is why I trusted you with this breaking news and this breaking information. You're the first people
So-
I've let know.
Whoa.
Tell me about banshees. Like where are they hanging out mostly?
Well, right now, so I first spotted them only about a week ago. You know, it's summertime here in Portland.
Summer,
Mhm.
summer,
So,
summer.
of course, every weekend I'm out there in my jean shorts, got my
Mhm.
rollerblades on.
Mhm.
I'm listening to You Make My Dreams Come True by Hall & Oates in my oversized headphones.
Yeah.
So I'm out on my cruise on my rollerblades going through Irving Park, and I start hearing this keening. I hear this keening and this wailing coming from all around me. I'd pop the headphones off because I could hear it over the Hall & Oates. It's that loud, Clancy. And I take my headphones off, and I hear this keening. I know it can only be one thing. It can only be a banshee. So I start following the sound, and I find right there in Irving Park a whole swarm of banshees on the playgrounds. Little fuckers. running around, climbing all over the thing.
I hear they're usually small.
And and the thing about these banshees is that they've got people enraptured. They've got these pairings of adult watching them, being drawn in,
obsessed.
If
I'm being honest,
I saw a couple. I saw a couple of these. I saw a couple of these couples take a couple home with them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So I just need to let
sometimes
people know
3 or 4 at a time. I've heard.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
If you are going to have a banshee around you, I'm going to say 1 at the most.
Well, a lot of these people had a banshee before 2008 when the housing market collapsed.
Yeah.
So they're kind of.
This isn't even a financial thing for me. I just feel like they're kind of annoying, and I hate being around.
They'll
them.
suck the life out of you, Clancy.
They will.
They'll suck the life straight out of you
and take all your money.
We got to be
so much of your money.
So much money.
It's
diligent.
Good Dirt in the chat is claiming that you're talking about children right now.
Huh?
Now, see, that was my first thought.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had that thought too. Because I did realize
playground.
It is a playground.
When you arrive at a playground, your first thought is got to be kids, right?
That tends to be where kids are.
Gotta be kids.
But the thing is, these goblinoid creatures, they can be tricky.
They are.
If
there's one thing that I know about goblinoids, they're tricky.
They're tricky.
They're tricky.
They're very tricky. As I'm sure you and everyone else remembers from my last time on the show, most of the goblins are infiltrating elderly people and replacing people's grandparents.
Oh fuck.
And are we still live?
I believe we are. It seems like we had a little bit of a moment.
Oh, thank God.
There.
That was scary.
The banshees might be trying to take us off the
air.
air.
I think so.
They've infiltrated.
Yeah.
They've
the
infiltrated.
banshees are in the government?
They're in the government. I hate to say it, but they're in the government. Well, what they do is they infect these families.
Yeah.
They're parasitic creatures,
Mm-hmm.
as I've said. And they infect these families, and their parents, quote unquote, is the stream unfrozen enough to see my big old air quotes there? The parents of these supposed children are then under their sort of glamour, under their control, and can push forward any legislation that furthers the Banshee agenda.
I see. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted by
Oh, why?
I'm a little bit distracted by my life falling apart
failure
around me.
The only thing that makes you happy.
I work so hard to make this thing sort of like work.
Yeah, I can see how that'd be frustrating to you.
It's really frustrating when it just sort of like all comes tumbling down in the moment.
when I can't fit another Nissan on my lot, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way. When I can't fit another goblin in a sack that I've already fit 6 or 7 goblins into, I feel the same way.
How many can you carry?
Personally, are we talking about personal bests?
Yep.
PRs?
What's your goblin sack PR?
My goblin sack PR right now is about 12 gobs.
Oh, that's pretty good.
12 gobs in a
I can
bag?
sack up. Well, that's 6 on each shoulder.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They don't make goblin bags that big for 12 goblins.
I mean, I think you know
man.
what? I think that I could see a world where I could make a 12 goblin bag.
Clancy, you're a dreamer.
I'm gonna.
Mhm.
In fact, I think this is how this works because I'm saying it live on the internet. It will be true. I'm gonna put a patent on it right now. I am patenting the 12 goblin bag. If anyone else tries to make a 12 goblin bag, they're gonna have to go through me.
You're gonna.
Hell yeah.
And the thing about
And I'm a
Clancy
brick
is-
goddamn wall.
Clancy spent that $15 of Patreon money to get a couple of mean ass lawyers.
Oh man,
Clancy's got a couple
I got
of
fucking
mean-ass
bulldogs.
lawyers on
Yeah.
Literal bulldogs. I
Hey,
have
they'll
literal.
stick them on you. Yeah, they're
They grab onto your leg and they cannot let go because their shapes are shaped. Their faces are shaped wrong. Anyway, 12 goblin bag. The board castle is brought to you in part today by 12 goblin bags.
everyone's favorite improv team, 12 Goblin
12
Bag.
goblin bag.
It's actually not a bad improv name.
not bad.
Yeah.
12 goblin bag.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
All right.
All right.
How ropes,
SRB.
sacks,
Sacks.
Ropes.
ropes, bats.
Bats.
Okay.
Sacks.
ropes, bats, sacks, ropes, bats, sacks, ropes, bats, sacks, ropes, bats, sacks, ropes.
Okay, sacks, ropes, bats.
Sacks, ropes, bats.
So yeah, pretty
Sack
much
rope.
you just want to beat them into submission and sack them up.
Yeah,
And you can bring them by Powell
and
Nissan and truck.
I
and I'll
will
take care of them
say,
from there.
in my experience with Banshees, they go down pretty easy.
It's not difficult.
It's
James.
not tough
If
to
you-
beat a Banshee into submission.
I will say they will try to glamour you with their siren call. So I would recommend getting yourself a pair of oversized
some of
headphones.
those fuckers are adorable.
They are quite
They
cute.
can
It's
be.
hard to imagine hitting them.
And they will call out when you start hitting. So I'd recommend getting yourself a size
When you
overhead-
start hitting, that's when they start to
that's when
squeal.
start
They
to
squealed and
They
then,
really they drop the act of being human
Yeah.
altogether once you start hitting them. They keen like a motherfucker. So you're gonna want to get yourself some oversized headphones. You're gonna want to have about at least 15 minutes of Hall & Oates
Sure.
racked up.
Absolutely.
15 minutes should do it.
and
If
then
it-
they
if it
bring
takes
their
you
like
more-
they're
if
like
it takes you more than 15 minutes
Buddy,
to beat a Banshee to
You might
death,
have problems.
you might-
you might have a problem.
Buddy, that's on you.
What were you gonna say, Kyle?
nothing.
Sorry, I got really excited.
Yeah.
I got really excited about talking about beating a Banshee to death. Anyway,
Hey, I never
Oh,
said beat
what?
him to death. Man, don't put words in my mouth. Beat him into submission.
oh,
Mhm.
Bring him over to Powell Nissan and truck. I'll take care of the rest.
okay. All right, Len.
Leave it at that.
Yeah, let's leave it at
Yeah.
that, shall we?
And while you're there, if you come by this month, we're doing our Nissan Dependence Day sale all month, all through July. So I'd love to put you behind the wheel of a beautiful Nissan.
Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely.
Yeah.
What does Nissan sell these days?
Though they sell,
And
What do they got? A
whatever you need.
hatchback,
they got a hatchback.
Mhm.
They got
Fullback.
They got shift
running back,
to
They got a
full
running back.
converters.
cornerback.
They got
Soft back.
catalytic converters in just about every one of their cars.
Just about.
Just about
List the ones that don't.
the 412,
Okay.
Of course.
the Viazza hybrid,
Can't have it in there.
Ooh,
That's true.
Piazza.
Hmm.
the Leaf,
Sure.
I love that one.
That's the first thing you said that makes sense.
and the Nitaran.
yeah.
Those
my dream car.
don't even try. If you try to put a catalytic converter in one of those bad boys, you're gonna be in trouble. Let me tell you.
All right.
All right.
All right.
That's what Conan would have said.
That is
Oh,
what Conan would have
yeah.
said.
Alrighty then.
Oh,
Ropes.
oh,
Bats.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and bring our next guest on, if that's okay with you, Len.
Oh, I'd love to meet a new friend.
Absolutely. So good. Kyle, that okay with you?
I'm
See,
good.
Conan would never do that.
He
Conan would
wouldn't.
never check if
If Andy was
Andy
okay.
Never
was-
gets consent from Andy Richter for just
Yeah.
about anything.
Conan literally has never asked Andy Richter if it's okay to bring on a guest.
And Conan's brought on some of Andy's like worst enemies.
Some of
Yeah.
like who?
Will Ferrell.
Okay, are they enemies?
Two comedy guys. Yeah, they're enemies.
Comedy guys.
Two
hate
comedy
each other.
guys.
They're
If there's
bitter
one thing that
fuckers.
I know about comedy, it's that we're all
Well,
enemies.
Yeah.
I don't think. If I'm being honest, I don't think that Conan knows Andy Richter's name, and I
Yeah.
think at this point he feels too embarrassed to ask.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
yeah.
if Conan has ever looked at
I
Andy.
don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna introduce our next guest. He is a retail loss prevention specialist,
Whoa.
which I think is a fancy way to say fucking narc. So everybody, please welcome Derek Danger.
Derek Danger.
Derek Danger, everybody.
Hello.
Hey,
Welcome
Derek,
to the
Derek.
hot seat.
How's it going?
Welcome to the hot seat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
ready to sax ropes bats?
I'm ready. That's what I do every day, preventing losses.
Absolutely. So Derek, can I call you Derek or
You-
should
yeah.
I call- Mr. Danger?
Call me
you
Danger.
have, like, a
Is it
nickname?
Officer Danger?
Actually, yeah, no. You said specialist, but it's really loss prevention officer. That's what I
Okay.
go. That's
Oh.
my
What
official title.
What kind of officer are you? Like a lieutenant? Are you a sergeant?
Lieutenant. I am the captain.
Oh,
of the-
Whoa.
so you're like Captain Danger.
Captain Danger. That is my name.
All right, Captain Danger. Should I call you Captain Danger or should I stick with Derek?
You can go with Derek. We can be friends.
All right, okay, good
That's
to meet you.
formal.
We're friends now.
All right.
Do you want to shake hands with everybody else?
Oh, yeah.
To prove
Yeah,
your
yeah.
friendship.
How you doing, Cat?
That's how you prove friendship,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This is a strong handshake.
That's how you-
It's to prove we don't have any
Yeah.
poison
Yeah.
poison needles in our hands.
We could have though, and he trusted us, so that's important.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of poison needles at my job.
Oh, you do what's the situation where you deal with poison needles in retail loss prevention?
Oh, it's a lot of bathrooms. A lot of gotta keep the doors locked. But
Sure.
you know, I let some slip by if they give me some cash.
Okay, so if
By
somebody
poison needles, you do mean heroin.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I was picturing. Let me tell you what I was
Yeah,
picturing
yeah.
when you explained that. Somebody came in with a needle, assumedly to poison somebody with, and they
Precisely.
said, "I'm gonna go poison somebody in the bathroom, and they're gonna die in your bathroom, and that'll be my fault."
Yeah.
Here's $20, and you'd be like,
It's 30,
"Yeah,
but
chill.
30?
Yeah, chill."
it's $30.
That's
It is
appropriate.
heroin, but it's also mixed with cyanide, so it's a little.
Okay.
Has a mother of the Benny Gesserit ever put a child through the trial of the Gom Jabbar in your bathroom?
Not in my bathroom, but in the one down the street, I heard that's very popular.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I should have started with where do you work?
I work at the Burlington on 82nd, but my dreams,
The co-factory.
yeah,
Ooh.
my dreams are made up of Ross and Beaverton, though.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
dreams for the
See,
dangers.
The cool thing about a Ross is the variety.
Yes,
You work at a Burlington, that's all coats, baby.
all coats,
All coats, baby.
easy to
That's not what
steal.
you want. So easy to steal
Yeah.
a giant fur coat.
Now is the Ross sort of the gold standard because there's so much variety that you have to be ready for anything as a loss prevention officer?
Yeah, it takes the most skill. That's
see.
yeah, a lot of hey, don't, a lot of those.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
That was powerful.
uh,
That's pretty
Here,
good.
one more,
Yeah.
one more. Stop. No more.
Actually froze right there.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
that was actually-
Man, it's like seeing Yo-Yo Ma pick up a cello. You truly are a master of your craft.
Thank
there.
you, thank you.
So do you get a lot of people trying to shoplift from Burlington Co-Factory?
Yeah, every day. That's why I work every day. I'm actually took a holiday day
Oh,
today.
you're a 7-day boy.
Oh, every 8-day actually, if I could.
8
If I
days
could.
a week,
Yeah,
as the boys across the pond said.
absolutely. I sleep in the back to make friends with the shoplifters that also sleep in the back.
Okay, so here is I'm gonna get back to that in a second. I'm gonna get back to that in a sec. Don't you worry about it. I will be asking you about the shoplifters who you live with in the back of your coat factory. But the first thing I want to ask is there factory stuff in that back room?
Is there factory
Are
stuff?
they making those coats in the factory?
Yeah, there's actually just a group of elves that they keep in the back to make the coats.
Ooh, little coat elves.
Yes, little coat elves. That's what we call them.
I don't know. How do we feel about elves, Len?
Now they are technically goblinoid,
Yeah,
but
sure.
Yep.
they are on the alignment chart.
What
They are lawful good.
what makes something goblinoid? Is it the pointy ears?
Well, it's like it's a phylum. If you were
Sure.
to characterize them as sort of the branching of what sort of Homo sapien traits they have, it is a close branch off of human that diverges somewhere into a mystical realm.
Okay, so
Mm.
it's the magic, not the ear shape.
It's the magic.
Okay, all right, good.
Because you can have some humans with some very goblinoid ears.
How many coats?
Oh, that's
can an elf-
cauliflower ear.
How many coats can an elf pump out in an hour? You think
In an hour, the good ones pump about 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah, it takes a lot of
Okay.
time.
So now, if I were to approach these coat factory elves and say, perhaps I want a bag that could fit 12 or so goblin,
Okay,
how fast do you think they could work that out
by the end of the day.
by the end of the
Wow.
day?
Whoa.
So that's a 12-hour turnover.
Oh yeah, we would stop the all the orders for we prioritize goblins.
Goblin
and-
bags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're also goblinoids, so we prioritize them as well.
Yeah, anything involving goblin.
Yes.
Goblin cleaver, goblin, sock.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Goblins have weird feet. They need special socks.
True.
They
Yeah.
need special socks with the copper coil in it, right?
Yeah, usually for their sciatica
Yeah, sciatica and
impression.
what's that? Circulation problems. Goblins tend to have circulation problems. I've heard. Sort of
You've been taking notes, Clancy. I'm
varicose
impressed.
veins and whatnot. All right. Let's get back to pulling the pin out. Tell me about those shoplifters that you live with in the back room of the Burlington Coat Factory.
Well, my parents kicked me out because I work at Burlington. Because they work at the Ross and Beaverton. They actually own the Ross and Beaverton. Yeah.
Oh, this
a bit
is
of a
interesting.
disappointment.
But that's like your dream to
Yes.
be
So
the loss prevention officer.
yeah, and working at Burlington, even though I do work 17, or 7 days a week, I can't afford my car insurance, so now I sleep in the back with the
Sure.
goblins and the
Oh, so
elves and the shoplifters. We all sleep there back.
They took your car.
They took it. Yeah,
Okay.
the parents.
I mean,
Mr.
I'm gonna again
Daddy
to Len
Danger.
here. Do you think you could get him into a
Whoa,
truckula?
yeah.
If you're looking to upgrade your residence, there is ample trunk space in Truckula.
That's
Could easily fit a couple cots. You could, I mean, if you're enjoying the roommate situation with some of the elves, they're more than welcome to come onto the lot.
I'm more interested in the shoplifters who live with you.
Yeah, what is this inpatient?
When you say
center.
live with you, what do you mean by that?
we have a deal. Like, so they don't steal my stuff, and I let them take one item from Burlington a day. That's the deal.
They don't steal your stuff, and you let them take one item a day.
Sort of a thieves guild.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sounds to me like you are saying, as long as you only steal one thing a day, it's cool.
That is what I'm saying. Yes.
All right.
Because it's a corporate business. At the end of the day, it's corporate, and my dreams are at Ross, so don't really have priority
real
or don't
quick
have.
Question.
Yeah.
What is a shoplifter doing with a 1 fur coat a day situation? There's a lot of turnover there. Are they flipping them at the Buffalo Exchange?
No. Shoplifters don't make it very far on the Buffalo Exchange. The loss prevention guys over there are pretty. I trained them, so. But they get it to the pawn shops. A lot of pawn shops on 82nd.
Oh, pawn shops take anything.
Yeah.
You can pawn a fur coat.
You
Like
can pawn a boy at a pawn shop.
Yeah.
You could
pawn a banshee.
You
Is that what you're doing?
pawn a banshee.
Yeah, I knew it. That's where they go.
I mean, I'm not gonna tip my hand to my techniques of
Yeah.
disposing of these banshees. But let's just say I've got a couple phone numbers in my Rolodex that can make some product move.
So it sounds to me like you know a lot about shoplifting.
Absolutely.
You're maybe an expert on shoplifting.
I would say. My parents disagree, but I would say.
I don't want to come out too hard in favor of shoplifting.
You ever
here.
shoplift?
I'm not going to say that I have shoplifted, but assuming that I did, I would probably do it very often. Assuming that I were the kind of person who shoplifted, I would probably go to my local grocery store and steal probably about 50% of the groceries that I use in a week. Assuming that I was a person who shoplifted.
Yeah.
I am not.
And never have been.
And never have been.
Never
Never once had smoked salmon stuff down your pants.
Never in my entire life have I rung up an avocado as a lime at the self-checkout. Not once.
That's good.
Not once.
Now that's sort of ringing up in the self-checkout. That's sort of the white collar crime version of shoplifting.
Yeah, that's like
so you're practically hacking into the
that's
mainframe.
Embezzlement. I embezzled these avocados.
Does that fall into your purview in sort of embezzlement?
Oh, we miss
financial
those.
crimes?
We miss those every day.
Okay.
That's the biggest
every single day.
That's
Every
the one
time
that's-
somebody every time somebody buys an avocado from the Burlington Coat Factory, what would you say the percentage of those avocados were rung up as limes?
I have it written down here. 37%.
37%.
That's a hell of a spreadsheet.
Hell
you got
yeah.
going on there.
Of the Coat Factory avocados
That's yep.
are sold as limes. And honestly, that's pretty low. In my estimation, 100% of the avocados that I would have eaten, assuming I was a person who shoplifted, would have been rung up as limes.
I don't think New Seasons has once rung up an avocado.
I don't think New Seasons knows how.
Yeah.
Shout out to local brand New Seasons. I don't know if anybody watching knows what a New Seasons is. Pop off in the chat if you are aware of New Seasons.
Yeah, let us know.
Well, wait.
And what's your favorite season? Oh yeah, okay, I knew it. Fall and winter, of course.
Here we go. A question from Radio Free Multiverse. They heard that Burlington is more than great coats. What else do the elves make?
Whoa.
They make socks.
Socks?
They make mittens.
Oh hell yeah.
And they make umbrellas.
Umbrellas.
Yeah.
Does Burlington sell other things, or is that everything that a Burlington sells?
Socks, coats, umbrellas. That's it.
Sure.
What
And
technique?
mittens.
What technique do you see get used the most in shoplifting an umbrella?
Shoplifting an umbrella, usually, usually you see the they have like a little tail. It's the curl. They try to hide it as a tail. That's what they do with the umbrella.
You know what I'd do is I'd go in with like a sheath, and I put an umbrella in there, and I just say, "Oh no, this is just my sword I came in here with."
Like
That's
this?
Yeah. That's how. I mean, but I don't shoplift. But if I were to do it, that's how I do it. I just
See, here's my thing with umbrellas. Go to any bar or restaurant in the world and say, "Hey, I left my black umbrella here. You got a new umbrella, baby. You got a new umbrella."
someone's always leaving their
Umbrellas, phone chargers. These are all things that are free.
You don't need to pay money for any of this stuff. Okay, here we go. And
sheath that baby.
Here we go. Oh, and I like that on the camera. It kind of just like disappears behind me, so it maybe looked like I pulled it out of nowhere. That's fun. That's a fun little Easter egg. You didn't know a sword was there, probably. Well, you probably could have guessed.
If you hover your mouse over the sword during the screen, a pop-up will show up. You can click on. There'll be a flash game you can play.
Oh wait, let's do this. Did you see the sword there? Okay, and switch back to that one. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh wait, not that one. Fuck.
Oh,
Ass.
Hey.
Yeah, hey, Glancy, I got a fun fact for you.
Okay, hit me with it.
Did you know that all the the Secret Service employees for the presidents have been loss prevention officers first?
Is that sort of like a hierarchy? Like you start in loss prevention and then you moved on to Secret Service?
Yes.
And then you move on to just like killing people on your own time?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's what my dad's dad does.
So it's like loss
Grandpa
prevention
danger, yes.
to Secret Service
No,
to
loss
serial
prevention
killer.
To Ross loss prevention.
Yes.
To Ross prevention.
Secret Service. You said your dad was once a Secret Service?
Yes.
So then
who's the president?
Secret Service is Ross owner.
Yes.
Oh, and then you own a
serial
Ross,
killer.
and then you become a serial killer.
Wait, who is the president your dad served under?
The president my dad served under? Nixon.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh.
Congrats, sir. Best one of our generation.
Respect.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and come out and say it right here on the show for the first time in maybe history. Of all the presidents who are not a crook, he's my number one. He's my number one.
Oh, he's the most innocent of them all.
Now, what is the most common methodology used when you stop people from shoplifting a president?
From shoplifting, well, they often go for the tie.
I wish. Okay, really quick. I wish that there was a camera from my view, because the way that Len just like darted his eyes back and forth. Like, you got what I did there, right?
Yeah,
you got what I did there, right? I got it, Len.
I'm asking the hard question.
I got it.
Ew.
What? Okay. You feel free to answer the question now. I'm sorry.
They try to steal the tie, Len. That's what they try to steal. So we usually just bag them and smack them. That's what we do.
Oh.
My kind of man, right here.
Sacks, ropes,
Sacks,
bats.
That's what it is.
Sacks,
Bats.
ropes, bats.
Bats, yes.
Bag them and smack them.
Bag it.
Put a go. Oh, I should get like a
Yeah.
GoPro on my head.
POV.
Oh,
People want to see
man.
that.
Oh man. Okay, here's what I would really love. What I was ramping up to before is I'm wondering if you have some like tips for shoplifting, like shoplifting tips.
Shoplifting tips.
Shoplifting tips from the man who knows.
Mm-hmm.
From the man who knows best.
Derek Danger,
Derek Danger, the man who knows.
If you get out the door I can't do anything.
Hell yeah. I love to hear that.
So that's
no chase policy.
No chase policy. I don't have a gun. So if you want to,
better not. Jesus Christ! I hope you don't. Do you have a taser? Do you have one of them?
No, they won't even give me pepper spray after the last incident.
Oh man.
So
what? Tell me about that.
Well, she was 8 and she was very aggressive, and she did not want to give back the children's toys that she.
When you say she, are you? This is a person you're describing?
Yes.
Because this doesn't sound like a person to me.
I had a question. When she was not willing to give back the toys, was there keening involved? Any shrieking or wailing?
Squealing?
Yeah, I say she's acting, exaggerating. I wasn't hitting her that hard, but there was pepper spray involved, and that's why I'm not allowed to have.
Well,
that
I got great news for you, Derek.
Yes.
That right there, you don't have to feel bad at all. That wasn't a child. That was a banshee.
That sounds like a banshee.
God damn it! I knew it.
Banshee behavior.
They got a banshee.
Classic banshee. Oh man, people are really excited about POV Talk Show, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not prepared to make that happen. I have none of the equipment necessary, and kind of no interest in figuring out how to do
You
it.
got a new Patreon stretch goal.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, I guess here's okay.
You could take that to your head. That would be so easy.
Honestly, yeah,
I
was
can do
thinking
this
that.
really
You can do
quick.
this right now.
Give me a minute. You guys vamp. I have an idea.
So I got a question.
Yes.
So the Secret Service pulls from the loss prevention kind of pool of talent.
Only the A team loss
Only
prevention.
the A team. Okay. So does the Secret Service have a no chase policy similar to Ross?
The Secret Service, they have a no chase policy. If you run off with the president, there's a whole other team that goes after him. It's not the Secret Service.
So if you make it out the door, you're at least good for until the other team can rally.
Exactly, which takes a few hours. So
Okay.
you got it some time.
Some pro tips here.
Yeah.
Clancy, there's no way this is not.
Oh hell yeah! Oh my gosh!
Is that good?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Is that exactly what I
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man. Okay. I just need like a
Now-
headband.
Maybe just hold it in your mouth
Yeah.
for the rest of the show.
Here we go. What about this? How about this?
Like a harmonica. No, keep it there.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep it there and continue the interview.
Oh wait, here's what I might be able to do though. What about this?
Like a prank flower on the
Oh
other
yeah,
bell.
yeah.
Here we go.
I think that's good.
It's pretty good.
And there it is.
And we're off.
But Clancy,
Here
it
we
doesn't
are.
turn with your head,
It doesn't.
so you're gonna have to put it back in your mouth. Unfortunately, you are gonna have to put it back in your mouth.
Maybe. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is
Groundbreaking.
truly
This is Tiger
groundbreaking
Babes.
television. Okay, here we go.
No, it's my bold spot. That's my bold spot. Get out of there.
Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing here? I'm
Yeah,
an
you
idiot.
did-
Why am I? Just put it. Just do this. Just do this.
Clancy, you didn't even have to move it off the thing it was on. If that's all you were gonna
See,
do.
but I POV now. It is much more POV. Here we
Sound
go.
off in the chat if you think Clancy should have it strapped to their head.
Yeah. Please let us know.
I will maybe for a future episode I can figure out how to strap it to my head, but right now I think this is the best you're gonna get. Okay. Now
What?
I don't remember at all what we were talking about.
Oh shit! My blind spot.
It is.
Wait. But now, Len could do the thing, and then they could capture what Len said.
Okay, here we go. Say the thing that you said again about shoplifting the president, and then do the little side
I'll
eye.
do that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you cue me up.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
cue him up.
I thought, didn't you just? It was a question. You started the conversation.
I got a question for you, Derek.
Oh yeah, what's the question?
You ever fucking would have to figure out how someone's gonna shoplift the president?
My dad would tell me stories as a kid growing up about how they shoplift presidents and how they get away with it, and it has a lot to do with
Tie first.
It usually
Or we're gonna
Totally
recreate the
reconstructing.
we're gonna recreate the conversation exactly.
And
Scene. Okay, I'm gonna stop that now because it's gonna freak me out if it's there the whole time. Where were we talking? I don't remember.
you're hosting the damn show.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Put your
look at
host
this.
hat.
Ostensibly.
Put your
Crotch
host
cam.
hat back on.
Oh, I like crotch cam.
Fucking crotch cam.
Oh, it's a new cam.
Ooh. Here we go. Low angle.
There you go.
This is my dick's view.
DOV.
DOV. Oh man. Look, fine. You guys keep vamping and I'll go find something to strap in my head.
Where do you guys spend the holidays?
Well, I'm spending the holiday of Nissan Dependence Day
Okay.
right down there on Powell and 72nd.
Oh yeah.
Honda days, I take that off.
Okay.
When are Honda days?
Honda days are every December. It's sort of the Hanukkah of the car salesman community.
Oh yeah, of course.
Holy time.
Mm-hmm. Love a good Honda. Am I right? We all stand a good Honda.
Yeah, we all. Can you all vamp while I do things that are very distracting? Here we go. Tuck it. Do a tuck. You said this couldn't be done.
Oh yeah, it's easily done.
That's perfect.
Where's this? Yeah, that's good enough. And here we go. And
This is, have they ever seen this side of the production?
This is
is
so
great.
cool.
I think this is it.
So
We
you've
did it.
entered your
We did
hardcore
it.
Henry.
Yeah.
Here we go. And oh no, this is gonna get really. You gotta switch all the way to it. You got. They wanted it. Here it is.
Oh.
Here it is, folks.
This is, they're seeing behind the scenes
We've
now.
entered the found footage era
Yeah.
of Fort Castle TV. See if you can pause. If you can pause the frame correctly, you can see the Cloverfield monster
Oh,
just outside of Clancy's window.
all right. See, now here is the thing. I do this a lot.
Yeah.
I do a lot of checking, and it's it's
Look,
not going to be comfortable.
They
to
like
watch.
it.
Great.
It's like they're here.
If I'm being honest, this is fully digging into my.
Okay. Use that. Use
Yeah.
that pain.
Yeah.
Channel it into your art.
The chat seems to love it. I'd have to
Chat
say
loves
the chat
it.
loves it.
Oh yeah, you can get a really good view of the 9/11
Hey, wait.
painting over
Chat's host now.
Chat is now.
there. Chat's the host.
Chat, ask
We're
a
breaking
question
new
to
ground.
us.
Chat, ask a question. Here, and I'll even. Oh wait, nope, no, wrong place. There it is. Okay, here it is.
Chat's looking at chat. Whoa! Now this is wild.
Chat in chat.
Chat
Was
and
nine-
chat.
Okay, here's a question from Barracuda. I think this is a question for Derek. Sounds
Yep.
like was 9/11 an inside job?
Was this a loss that could have been prevented?
All I know is if they would have had loss prevention officers there, it would have been a different story. Me and my family, the Dangers, we actually celebrate Christmas there every year. That's what we do.
You celebrate your Christmas at
The memorial.
Ground Zero?
Ground Zero.
Was-
That's
That's
lovely. That's lovely.
Was Mark Wahlberg a loss prevention officer? Because he said he could have stopped 9/11.
He wishes he was, but
Then I don't
we didn't
trust
let him
him.
in.
Mark Wahlberg, I think, skipped straight to serial killer, if I'm being honest.
And how dare he?
And
Yeah.
how dare
That's just
he?
disrespecting the whole culture.
Okay,
Yeah.
how do you balance work and family?
How do I balance work and family? Well, that's.
I think we'll also
Oh.
we'll get Len and we'll
Okay.
also get Kyle.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but first, Derek, how do you balance work and family?
Well, right now I'm still living in the back of the Burlington, so I don't. There's no family to
family.
balance,
Perfect. So you just have to balance work.
and the shoplifters I sleep
And
with.
question: when you say sleep with, I feel like a thing that we keep glossing over is you say sleep with and not like live with.
Let's unpack that.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Would you say? All right, Len. How do you balance work and family?
Well, Clancy, I have the pleasure of working with my wife.
Aw.
So we've got our
Aw.
unit there. She's the main mechanic. at home,
Oh,
Nissan
mechanic
Drive.
lady.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Uh-huh.
gender roles and whatever.
Yeah, and age
Or
rolls.
What
It's-
age?
You don't see a lot of 74-year-olds.
You don't see a lot of
mechanics.
74-year-old.
Once she's down on that little board that goes under the car,
She's
let me
there
tell
forever.
You, that's the rest of the day. We
She's-
try to leave that as the last task of the day. Any under the car work that needs to be done.
Oh, the mechanic stuff.
Yeah. Well, there's some top mechanic stuff. Every once in a while, there's a
What's-
problem with the,
Talk about the top stuff.
It's mostly sunroofs and antennas.
Oh,
Oh,
antennas.
yeah.
I did forget
Yep.
about antennas.
We do, and that's coming back in style.
Kyle,
Huh?
how do you balance work and family?
Well, as you guys all know, I don't have friends. I got family, and tonight I'm working with 3 of my family members right
yeah,
now.
dude.
That's
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah, that's what's
I
up.
love to hear
That's
that.
what's up.
Here's a question. This is not from the chat. Oh wait, real quick from Tiger Bates. Is the top stuff sloppy, Len?
It's quite sloppy
It's
toppy.
some slop stuff.
Tends to be.
Some
It's
sloppy top.
Yeah.
All right. My question, and this is an important question. I feel like I should ask this question of more guests, and I usually don't get around to it. How many bees do you think you could fit inside your body?
How many bees?
Yeah, just like a volume area. Like if you hollowed out your body and you were just skin, like just a bag made of skin, how many bees do you think you could pump into that sucker?
Well, I saw Candyman, and he had about like
Candyman?
yeah.
Don't say it again.
I think it's 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5.
I think it's
We got 3
Am
more.
I thinking of Bloody Mary?
Are you thinking of Bloody Mary?
I think I might be thinking of Bloody Mary.
Yeah, you might be thinking
It's-
BM.
It's possible you're thinking of Bloody Mary.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, now we've said it 3 times.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna have
I
to
think you said it
excuse
4
myself.
times.
Oh, then we're good. That's the thing with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
That kid,
How
dumbass
many-
kid in Paranormal Activities only had to say it one more time. She would have been in the clear. Could have
Wait.
saved us like 4 dumb sequels.
Oh, but the
Except number
sequels
six-
were
sixth
so
one was
good.
great.
The thing
Yeah.
where they put the salt on the floor and then it moved.
There
Crazy.
are. Here's the thing. Paranormal
Crazy.
Activities. If we're gonna rank them, it's got to be 1, then 2, then 6, then 4. Is that the one that's Christmas?
I didn't see any of them.
Help me.
I don't
out.
know. The most recent one that came out had Dan Lippert in it. That's the only thing that I know about
that one
Paranormal
sucks.
Activity.
They literally in the Dan Lippert one, they took the only good thing about it that it was found footage and threw it out the window.
Oh,
Yeah, it has like
What?
a soundtrack and shit. Yeah.
Oh.
what?
Yeah.
Found
They-
footage
well-
is fun.
Well, the thing is, they start it as found footage.
I love it
and
when
then
you
they
get
just
like a
don't
shaky
commit.
point of view.
Yeah, found footage is fun.
All my found footage is deleted.
Oh, so
Yeah.
how is it found?
I find it and then I delete it, so there's no more
Oh,
proof of
yeah,
me
yeah,
pepper
yeah.
spraying children.
Oh yeah,
At
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
Burlington.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
That's
yeah,
smart.
yeah. You probably shouldn't. If I'm being honest.
Don't. Okay, we all have to agree to not say anything that Clancy will agree with.
Yeah.
Out of-
Those nods are really.
Well, I can also do-
disturbing on
If
the
I'm being
camera.
Derek, if I'm being honest,
Yes.
pepper spraying children.
We've got to keep Clancy neutral.
No.
We can't have any nods or head shakes. We can't move the needle on Clancy's.
It's
motion
interesting. I would have assumed that we would have lost a lot of viewers.
Oh, I think
this
we're
point of view.
I think we're gaining some.
I think I am craning my neck a lot, so I am gonna turn it just a little bit, so
Okay.
that it's. Is this? Okay, here we go, and there, and there we
Beautiful.
go. That's better because I think I usually turn my head a lot less.
Yeah.
I think it's usually a lot more just like little micro.
It
How's
also
that
makes you look
looking?
a little taller, the POV wise. You're like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
all
I'm
looking down.
towering up.
Yeah.
Well, and the
Wearing
other
your,
thing
like,
is that
nephews.
I've brought it up, and I've brought it up before. I sit in a chair that's separate from the couch that everybody else sits on, and it is like 3 or 4 inches higher.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it wasn't on purpose, but I do like it.
How's that angle looking, director of photography snacks?
What a chair. Oh man. Things the rails have come off, and I am fine with it. Everything's
now
fine.
the rails have come off.
Oh,
This show.
This show has
We found the
rails.
threshold.
I think this show has rails.
where's the train going? Now that it's off the
straight-
rails.
Straight to Cool Town.
Hell yeah.
Now they can't see how much fun I'm having, though. That's the thing.
Maybe we
I'll
should have.
I'll relay it. Clancy's having a lot of fun right now.
Should we get some co-host POV?
Ooh, there we go.
Oh,
There's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
thing. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go.
I'm not putting it in my mouth, though.
I don't think it's long.
Oh, it's
I don't know if it's long enough.
It's not.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
We got it. We're making this work.
Okay, here we go.
We're making this work.
Here we go.
Derek, vamp.
Okay, it's got to be right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. This has to go on first.
Oh, okay.
It's nice that they picked a transitional angle that doesn't have either.
Yeah. It's a lot of technical.
Hey, I didn't pick anything.
I'm gonna take a bath.
I'm doing this
I'm
for
not
chat.
making any decisions at this point.
This is for chat. This is for you all.
This is for the chat. See, that does dig into your head, doesn't it?
I got a smaller head. It's not too bad.
Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Officially. I think we're there.
We lost
All
Len.
right.
Okay.
Hey,
All
I'm
right.
in.
We're doing
We're
I think
doing
we're
it.
fully in it.
We lost.
We lost Len.
We lost land.
All right.
But
let's
we
see.
gained a Clancy.
Uh-oh. I think that... Oh, no.
No.
I think it came unplugged for a second.
Hey, that outside looks
Imagine
nice.
a version of the show where everyone has a head camera. Oh, man.
We should do one.
If I can get are GoPros like wireless?
They have to be, right?
Yeah, they got to be. People hike with them and whatnot.
I
Yeah.
feel like, but they don't. Do they do like live streams?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's possible.
If I can get like 4 wireless GoPros for
Yeah.
not too much money that you can put on headbands, I will do a show where everyone's wearing head cameras. And it
Yeah.
will be unwatchable. It will be unwatchable.
Just changing the camera angle every few seconds
Yeah,
for that
every-
stream.
No, anytime somebody's talking, switch to that person's point
Oh,
of view.
yeah.
All right, I'm going to make an executive decision that we're pulling that. I'm gonna switch back to that one, and
But
there
Len just got
is
back.
That and Len is back.
What did I
wait,
miss?
here, look at Len really quick. There we go.
Can you see him? Hey, Len.
Hey, Len. All right. Let's get this. Oh boy! All right, that was
Unwatchable, but also art.
That was a fun adventure that we went on together.
Hey, you wanted it, chat. All right. You wanted it.
Chat, you asked for it.
You sick freaks.
You dirty little
You-
fucks. You sick little babies.
We got someone trying to dox you, Clancy, in the chat. They're really aggressive about it.
Barracuda is trying to. All right. Let's see. Somebody asked a question in the chat that I. What's your opinion on Lord of the Rings? My opinion is I don't care about it at all. Honestly,
That surprises me as the owner of a big sword.
I truly could not care less about where the sword is from. I just want to hold it.
Well, go ahead,
I
Len.
would say it's probably kind of like how people with black belts, don't really care about like Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Like that's
Yeah,
stuff's
exactly.
for posers.
Exactly. I'm while you were all focused on the movies, I was studying the blade.
Lord of the Rings is for posers, for people who have like big swords and jewelry.
And my ox.
Do we have a set? Yeah, let's do DP Snacks. Put up a banner for a segment that's our. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Okay. It's the fucking Dirt Cage. Welcome to the Dirt Cage, where we say our opinions. We say our heart, we rant.
Yeah.
And we're unleashed, and we can say whatever we want about whatever we want.
Free speech.
We're talking Lord of the Rings. What are your thoughts? Tell me about it. What do you think?
elves in there, they're too nice and they're too flowy and they're skinny. Orlando Bloom was skinny in it. And I don't like skinny Orlando Bloom. I like buff Orlando Bloom.
I like fat Orlando Bloom. I want to see more movies where Orlando Bloom is fucking just chunky, baby.
Yeah.
Thick Bloom.
Give me a caked up Orlando, baby.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see more of. You put Orlando Bloom in a movie, you better feed him well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Dirt cage.
Dirt cage.
This is the
This is
dirt
the dirt
cage.
cage.
Here's my other thing about the elves in the Lord of the Rings.
Talk that
They're
shit.
too tall.
Yeah.
Elves aren't tall.
No.
Elves are little guys. That's their whole thing.
They refuse to cast goblinoids in the movie. That's the problem.
Oh man.
Elijah Wood is a fraud.
Elijah Wood is, well, in fairness, Elijah Wood is a little guy.
He might be.
He's
got
like a
little
top-
album
Elijah
blood.
Wood is definitely.
he's a
He
mutt.
might be some sort of daywalker.
But he
Yeah.
played. He played. He
Situation.
played a hobbit, and hobbits they were tiny in the movie. You ever see? That's the only part of Lord of the Rings that I like is the parts where it's Orlando Bloom, or not Orlando Bloom, Elijah Wood as a hobbit next to Gandalf. Because Gandalf is like big, and then
big old guy.
and then the hobbits are little. It's fun.
You think Elijah Wood is one of those little dudes with a crazy looking cock?
Oh man!
Oh, I bet.
I bet Elijah Wood's dick is as big as he is.
I think it's gnarly.
I bet he takes off his pants and it like comes out like a snake, and it's like.
Do you think he has a cock ring? It's like, my precious.
Fuck you! How dare you? Anyway, that would be Andy Serkis who was
Sorry.
Come on.
Andy
Another
Serkis
short
does have a
king.
cock ring that he calls my precious.
Another short king.
I love Andy Serkis deeply, and I
Yeah.
also
He's
think
got to be like 4'11". Also,
I
right?
also think that Andy Serkis is a perfect punchline in any scenario.
Yeah,
I think if you don't have an end for a joke, just say Andy Serkis instead.
it's pretty good. Do you think Andy Serkis was a little bit doing a Michael Caine impression in that most recent Batman?
Probably.
It
I
seemed
don't know
like
how
he
you
was-
couldn't.
It seemed like he was just trying to do the other Alfred.
The other Alfred. It's weird to me when Andy Serkis is not doing mocap. Yeah. It's weird to see him. Also, he was in some of the Marvel movies, and he did like a South African.
Yeah, he played the claw guy.
Almost South African.
He's like, I'm the claw.
I'm the claw, but he didn't
well-
have a claw, and it was boring.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
That was his whole thing.
Did he have a claw? I don't think it was a claw though.
It was a claw.
Like the guy, I'm thinking of like the bad guy from
You're
Inspector
thinking of-
Gadget.
Oh, I was thinking of
Like
Slobster from Street Sharks.
I'm picturing like the two things clink clank clink.
I'm thinking Jim Carrey from Liar Liar.
He had a claw.
Remember, he would do that with his kid. It's the claw.
Oh, okay, I
It's
see.
the claw.
The only part that I remember from Liar Liar starring Jim Carrey is the part where he said, I heard that if you don't go to the bathroom when you need to, it could give you cancer. And the judge says, is that true? And he said, it has to be.
And that's when he was supposed to tell the truth. That's when
And
he couldn't lie.
The only reason that I remember that is because I use it anytime that I have to pee and somebody's like, you can't go pee right now.
How often are you running into that scenario?
Less and less as I grow older.
I should hope so.
Yeah.
But there were times when I was working at a place that sucked, that I would have a boss who would say, you can't go pee right now. There's work to be done.
You said, get stuffed, boss.
Yeah,
You're not my
basically.
dad.
Basically, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go pee.
Yeah.
That's when you just look them dead in the eye and piss yourself.
Actually, that is the move. That is a
Yeah.
good, solid move.
Just stare them down and start pissing yourself.
It's like, well, now I gotta leave work, right?
I'll just keep bussing tables with piss in my pants, I guess. Anyway, the service industry is truly a hellish nightmare, and can't wait for the day that I don't have to do it anymore. Assumedly, when I
Your
turn,
funeral.
80 years old and die. I'm calling it now. 80 years, I'm out.
It's a good time to tap out.
In fact, it might be even better to like, actually, I should 69. 69.
I think that's a better time. Yeah.
69.
Yeah.
we're not talking about death anymore. I don't.
I should get into this.
I'm never gonna die, and I'm gonna 69 a lot.
69 forever.
Oh man!
I feel like we could become androids by that time, right? Just have androids. Yeah, like little android implants.
69 them?
Yeah, let's talk. Actually, let's move. Dirt Cage. We're switching to. We're talking about androids now.
Android Cage.
Android.
Do the Android Cage.
Do
the Android Cage.
Oh man.
Oh, we don't have one for that. All right, next.
What's the friggin' deal with androids? I don't get it. I don't get it. Just leave it. Let the people have thoughts. Let the computers do math. Let's not, okay? Let's not make the computers have thoughts.
No.
Don't give the computers thoughts.
And another thing, it's like, okay, Android, you think you're better than a robot?
Yeah.
You think you're something?
How dare you?
You think you're better than an automaton?
Dare you? I've seen the Terminator. I've seen the Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I've seen the Terminator 3. I don't remember the subtitle of Terminator 3. I've seen Terminator.
I've seen Paranormal Activity.
iRobot.
I've seen Paranormal Activities too. I've seen Paranormal Activities, The Cursed Child.
Ooh, The Cursed Child.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I like that one.
I think more movies should be called The Cursed Child. I think
another Dirt Cage.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Into the Dirt Cage. Let's go. Here we go. And wait, here I'll okay, here we go. What is the deal with all these movies not called The Cursed Child?
Oh, I gotta remember all these names like Schindler's List. I gotta remember all these names like
Dr. Zhivago. Who cares? Dr. Zhivag, no. How about
Schindler's Piss? Where are them cursed kids at?
How about Minions: The Cursed Child? Exactly. So here's the thing about the Minions. It's actually a pretty good movie. Have you seen the new Minions movie? It's like really good. It's like genuinely very good.
Wasn't the last one pretty good too?
No, the first one was hot garbage.
Oh, actually,
absolute shit trash. I loved every second of it, but it's one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. The new Minions movie, genuinely so good. Genuinely a very tight 90 minutes, not a second of wasted time. There's a part in it where like the like bad guy grabs Gru and goes to do something, and it cuts like smash cut to him tied to a clock. And they didn't waste your time being like, okay, she's gonna climb up the thing and put him on the clock. They were just like, no, he's on the clock now. And then it cuts to, it's like throughout the scene, the clock moves like 20 minutes, and he's like being stretched between the two arms of the clock. But the scene is like 3 minutes long. It's so genuinely good. I love a movie that refuses to waste your time.
What happens next?
It's a work of art. He gets saved. Otto, the big minion.
Is that the rack, right? Where they like,
Yeah, it was sort of like the rack.
Yeah.
It was sort of like the rack.
Okay, Lex Luthor.
Did you audition for the Minions, Clancy? Did you audition?
I should have. Here's the thing. It's just the one guy that does all of the Minions voices.
Really?
Which is pretty fucking frustrating.
I don't like that.
They should get some other people in there. I think Michael Cera should be a minion.
Yeah.
I think that let's go through top 10 people who should play a minion, you think? Riley, you go first.
I'm going to say Condoleezza Rice.
I would like to see a Condoleezza minion.
I would like to see Condi.
George W. Bush's Secretary of State, Condoleezza Rice.
Condoleezza.
That's
Condi.
Condi.
Number 9. That should
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden?
Yeah, it'd be a good minion.
It'd be
energy through the roof.
I think that Hunter Biden and also Chet Hanks should switch off as the same minion.
They could do that. That would work.
I think, and just see.
No one would notice.
And well, I want to see which people notice and which people don't, because it's always the people that say they can tell that they really can't.
Hey, no one can tell.
Like you fucking post a picture of like a Sigourney Weaver, and it's like, oh, really? You can tell, and they're like, yeah, jawline. It's like, that's Sigourney Weaver, bitch. Anyway, that's a little bit of a tangent about something entirely different.
Yeah, that was a mini dirt cave.
Actually, you know what?
That's
you know what? All right, here's the deal. I saw Danny DeVito. That's a good minion.
That's a good minion.
Martha Stewart as a minion. Hilarious. I think that we were just talking about him, Elijah Wood. That's a minion right there.
Kyle?
Sully.
Sully Sullenberger?
Yeah.
The guy who
American Hero.
Miracle on the Hudson. Sully Sullenberger?
We need to give our heroes spots in Hollywood.
It's like how like veterans like get first pick to become like cab drivers.
Yeah.
Sully should get at least voice acting.
At least one.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. My pick is gonna be me. I think I should be a minion.
I think it's a solid pick.
I think I should be a minion, and we're gonna cut it. Actually, I'm gonna say 10 through 7. That's what a top 10 is now.
We're breaking all the conventions.
No more. Hey, how about no more conventions? How about? Yeah. Ooh, I like the nice sharp cutout that we got going right now. Waste as little time on that stinger as possible. Oh man, look. I think now's as good a time as any to start wrapping it up. Do you think?
Yeah, let's put a bow tie on it.
Someone asked a question earlier for opinions on Trump, and I just want to clarify that Trump did not have loss prevention officers in his Secret Service. That's the one president that that he did not.
Union with it.
Yeah.
That's the one no one wants to steal.
And honestly, that's his biggest crime.
That was.
That's his biggest crime is not giving work to the brave people of our loss prevention services.
Oh man, do you have any more tips on shoplifting? Any more shoplifting tips?
Any more tips?
Did we get to one?
Here's the one. If you make it out of the store, you're good. That's one.
Disguises help.
Disguise for you or disguise for the thing that you're stealing?
For myself. I wear a bush suit. I wear a ghillie suit.
So wait, you're shoplifting on the clock?
On the clock, I shoplift. Yeah.
This is kind of an Ouroboros snake eating its own tail.
Yeah. It's how I feed my fam.
I actually have
the people I sleep with.
Hypothetical. Sort of anecdote.
Is it about Danny
Assuming
Ocean?
that I were a person who shoplifted, I would almost always do it in as garish clothes as possible, because in my head, I'm thinking they see me, they're like, they wouldn't dare. They would not dare.
This fellow in the top hat and the frock isn't gonna be.
And then I would dare. Bright pink sweatpants, these Crocs, fucking just neon green fucking beanie.
This chap in the screen accurate Gareth from the Labyrinth cosplay.
Cape?
There's no way that's cans of tuna in the.
You got a cape on?
Oh yeah, capes.
Hell yeah,
capes
get
for
that
days.
cape on.
Assuming that I were a person who shoplifted.
Yeah,
That's how I would do it.
I hide under my cape too.
Be looking for the people who are like, try me, bitch. Fucking try me. Those are the ones you want. All right, cool. Let's fucking
plugs.
TP Snacks is like, all right,
plugs.
All right.
What? No, that's not. That's the wrong one.
Oh boy, do y'all have anything?
Yes, thank you. Kyle Adams wishes his middle name was Wayne, like his favorite superhero, Bruce Wayne, but it's mine. I'm the Dark Knight.
Y'all have anything you want to tell the internet about?
No.
Come on down to Pound Nissan Truck for Nissan Dependence Day.
Nissan Dependence.
It's going all month. If you live in Texas, go see Riley McCarthy in October.
Ooh,
nice.
is that Altercation?
Altercation Fest. I'm going to make a week of it, though. So,
Sweet.
honestly, if you live in Texas, tell me where I should go do shows while I'm in Texas. Or
You
where
or
Riley should go
Riley?
do shows. I'm open. Riley's, this is a great, I meant to bring this up earlier. Riley's bringing me on the road as a speaker.
Hell yeah.
It's a big opportunity.
You're
for
mostly
me.
just going to talk about goblins and banshees.
It's we're doing sort of a half TED Talk, half stand-up show thing where, I go up and I talk my shit and I educate the people. And then, Riley does his hacky bullshit.
Road dog.
Oh,
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. We're taking the Gravedigger on the road.
Oh, yeah.
Digger on the road, baby. Derek?
Closing statements. If you're gonna poison someone, give me $20.
Sure.
If you're gonna steal, make sure you wear a disguise because I'll have one.
Sure.
And if you see my mother, tell her I love her because I'd really like to come home and stop sleeping with the people in the back.
Sure. I really never got a straight answer on what you mean by that.
And you never will.
All right. Kyle?
I host a show, Studio One, every Sunday.
All right.
Go-
Yeah.
Go
That's
to,
fine.
Go to that if you're living in the Portland area, and it's only it's only $20 to get in.
It's only $20.
Yeah. It's
gotta-
free. I'm
Before
kidding.
you show up, then make sure to Venmo Kyle Adams $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget. Fuck, God damn it. I swear to God. I feel so bad. I'm so fucking bad at names, and it terrifies me that I'm going to get the wrong one. And when it actually happens, I'll tell you what. Doesn't
Should
feel
we start
good.
the episode over so you can get a second
Oh,
crack
actually,
at it?
you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Let's
All right, from the top.
let's take it. Okay, here we go. And
3
1,
and 2 and
Oh boy! All right.
Hey.
That's fucking it. We're not. There's no more show. How about